Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zuhrotun Nurrita Zubaidah. My student number is 22. Okay, in here, I will do storytelling about Hansel and Gretel. Okay, once upon a time, there was once a very poor woodcutter who lived in a forest with his wife and two children. There is Hansel and Gretel. One day, their stepmother told her husband that they ought to abandon them in the forest, for that way the small amount of food they had left will all be for them. Their father was persuaded and they abandoned the children in the forest. But Hansel, who was very bright, was dropping crumbs of bread along the path, so that they will be able to find their way home. That night, they slept and at dawn they looked for the crumbs of bread. But they did not find any, for the birds had eaten them up. They walked and walked, lost in the immense forest. In the very deepest part of in the forest, they came upon a pretty little house. When they came near to the little house, they realized that it was made of candy, chocolate, and cakes. They were so hungry that they started to eat the bricks made of chocolate and candy, stuffing them in greedily. Is not this nice? But suddenly, out of the house came a witch. What's going on here? Who was eating my house? She was witch who had bought the house with sweetmeats to attract the children so that she could eat them up. That was how Hansel and Gretel fell into the trap laid by the wicked witch, who shut Hansel up in the cheek and gave him lots of cakes to eat the fattened heap up for the pot. She set Gretel to work helping her in the kitchen, but she was intending to eat her up too. Days went by, and when the witch saw the Hansel was not getting any fatter, she decided to cook him and eat him. The little girl was very frightened when she saw the fate that awaited her little brother. The witch had prepared the oven for Hansel, but decided she was hungry enough to eat Gretel too. She got Gretel to the open oven and pushed her to lean over in the front of it to show if the fire so hot enough. Gretel sensed the witch's intent, pretended she did not understand what the meant. Infuriated, the witch demonstrated, and Gretel instantly shoved the witch into the oven, slammed and bolted the door shut, leaving the ugly witch to be burned to ashes, the witch screaming in pain until she died. Gretel freed Hansel from the cake, and the pair discovered a vast treasure and precious stones. Putting the jewels into their clothing, the children set off for home. As one fairy came across an expanse of water, and at home they find only their father. His wife was dead from cows. The father had spent all his day lamented the loss of his children and was delighted to see them safe. And then they all lived happily ever after. And the end. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.